Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan, and I'm back for another episode of Stout Gaming's Making a Double Battles. This time, actually drinking a stout. Alright, so we are back in with the Scarf Kyogre, WP Solgaleo team, and we are looking up at a Kyogre Duskmane Necrozma team that's otherwise very similar. This team does want to operate under Trick Room though, so my Amoongus is going to be pretty good. Even though he's got two grass types that's going to do basically nothing to. The Ferrothorn is potentially an issue. I don't think Zapdos looks great here. I mean, Solgaleo looks busted. And Amoongus. I don't want Torn. So I think what I want to do is lead Incin and Solgaleo with Amoongus in the back. And I don't want Torn or Zapdos, but Kyogre, I mean, looks okay. I don't know. This is a weird matchup. But let's go ahead and dive on into it. So, let's see. I'm expecting him to try to set Trick Room. And if that happens, I don't know the best way to handle that. Let's find out. Instant Mimikyu. Okay, so he gets up Trick Room. I'm happy with my Solgaleo play here. Let's see. I can try and get an Amoongus with a parting shot. I don't think faking out his Incin is the play here, because his Incin is faster than mine. So if he's faking out into me, he's just going to do that. So I'm going to try to Darkest Lariat this Mimikyu to break its disguise, and then I'll just Quake into this Incin, give myself some special defense for a potential Kyogre. Yeah. I don't know. This matchup feels weird. He's going to get Trick Room up. I can't really stop it. But after this turn, my Incin will actually be slower than his Incin, so I'll be able to pivot around pretty nicely, get in my Amoongus, if I so choose. Oh, okay, that's bad for him. Yeah, because he didn't fake out my Incin, I'm going to be able to break Disguise, deal a huge chunk to his Incin, which is going to be great for me late game. And now, I've got some special defense, actually. Disguise is broken, and then I can just launch a Steel Spike into that slot. And he doesn't exactly have a great answer for it. Because if I start getting this Solgaleo buffed up with physical defense, he's going to really struggle. Because he doesn't get a free switch here. Steel Spike should kill the Mimikyu. I'm kind of tempted to fake out into this Incin slot and see if it's Necroz. No, he wouldn't switch in Necroz into that slot. That's dumb. I will Parting Shot out of Incin though, and I'm going to go for the Steel Spike on the Mimikyu and see if I can get Amoongus in under Trick Room pretty free. Okay, so he's going to just hard switch there into his Amoongus. Getting Steel Spike off there is actually pretty nice then. I gotta put in my Amoongus. I don't want my Kyogre out for this. And then I think I try and get my Incin back in at some point. Oh, okay, that is great. That was a great play on his part. Doesn't do nearly as much as I thought it was going to, though. So I just get a Steel Spike into his Amoongus, which does half, which is nice. Amoongus is going to try and sleep some stuff. Does Pollen Puff kill his Incin at this range? A really weird question. I don't know the answer to, but we're going to find out. Probably. Let's just max guard, waste another turn of Trick Room. It's not just eat Spore for free. Yeah! Amoongus picking up the KO. Okay, what am I okay sleeping this matchup? Probably my Incin, if I'm being honest. Because if he puts out his Necrozma, I'd love to just get Intimidate on it. And with my Amoongus, he can't feel good about any of his options here. Because if I can just Spore this slot and then get my Incin in and Intimidate that slot, like, yeah, Incin will fall asleep, and I can burn sleep turns pretty easily. Okay, that makes sense. I'll Spore the Mimikyu slot, though. Because now I just need to get Solgaleo in safely. When Trick Room expires. And his Amoongus I beat twice, so I don't think it's a speed type. I think mine might actually be slower. Yeah, this is peak Pokemon. This right here is peak Pokemon. How many turns of Trick Room are left? One. One turn of Trick Room left. Do I think he Spores into my Amoongus slot? Do I Spore into his Amoongus slot? I don't think he Spores into my Amoongus slot, and then Solgaleo is pretty clean here. Oh, and then I have to burn a turn of sleep, so I'll just do that. Last turn of Trick Room, I don't think he Spores this slot. Yep, that's fine. Okay, Trick Room's over. Solgaleo's the threatening thing on the field. Sunsteel Strike probably doesn't just kill this Amoongus, though, unfortunately. So let's see. Let's protect here and try to Flare Blitz into that slot. Because again, it's risky for this Necrozma to switch in. And if I get rid of his Amoongus, then late game my Amoongus wins if he sets Trick Room. So I don't care if he goes for a Trick Room here. Yeah. So Incin sleeps again. Spore doesn't matter. And then I want to protect my Solgaleo one more turn by getting Amoongus in. And I still do want to Flare Blitz that Amoongus, but Parting Shot is also very tempting. I think with Shucka, I'm fine to just Flare Blitz into Amoongus though. And I'm very curious about these speed tiers too. Because if he goes for Spore into Solgaleo again, like a Spore and a Max Psychic into that slot is probably his best combination of plays, but as long as I don't get a 3-turn sleep, I am pretty comfortably ahead in that position, so I'll just have Mimikyu and this Necrozma. I may have been calling Necrozma Solgaleo because it's that version of Necrozma. So he's not going to have Trick Room up. Let's see if he's faster than my Incin. So he's going to protect. Okay. And I'll go for a Quake into the Amoongus slot, which I should live. Not comfortably, but I do. Okay, and it's faster than me. So, the way I want to handle this is protect the Amoongus, and let's... He probably doesn't want that Amoongus to stay in. So what if I Parting Shot into here? If he doesn't protect or switch it, I put in Kyogre. I live that still. Okay. So this is interesting. Kyogre late game still seems okay. What am I more okay going to sleep here? I think I'm more okay with the Kyogre going to sleep, honestly. Because I do just want to pivot right back into that Incin. And rack up the Intimidates on this Necrozma. Him staying in and going for Spore was really, really bold, and Flare Blitz would have punished him, but I don't know if I completely disagree with that play. Let's get Solgaleo back in over here, and let's switch back in Incineroar. Get my Regenerator boost going. Take this Necrozma to -2. And he does put his Mimikyu back in. Okay, that's fine. That's very fine. Because now I get Solgaleo back in, and this Necrozma's offenses have been very, very neutered. Oh, and do I get my Weakness Policy boost? This is huge. This is huge. And he's only raised to special defense. So now we're cooking with gas. Do I think Earthquake plus Flare Blitz kills here is the question. Because the super safe play is Protect and then Parting Shot here, and I think I have to go for that. If I Protect, Parting Shot, and it looks like he's going for Trick Room, I'll get Amoongus in, and that's good for me. And I think that's what I've got to go for here. Okay, Mimikyu went for a fast... Okay, Mimikyu went for a fast move. I'll survive this with Shucka. I think I Sunsteel Strike the Mimikyu here, because now he might actually go for Trick Room. Because I absolutely eat up these next couple attacks. Here I think Sunsteel Strike plus Spore is very safe. Because unless he crits, he can't kill me this turn. Who's he Shadow Sneak himself? Yeah. So he'll take himself down to -1 instead of -3. But I still should survive an Earthquake. Maybe not comfortably, but I still should survive it. So let's take down this Mimikyu. Then I can just start cycling Intimidate on this Necrozma again. Photon Geyser. What does that move do? Kills Amoongus. That's fine. I'll take him down to -2 again. Then I think I'm in a really good late game position here. Because now he's at -2 and I don't have to worry about a weakness policy. So let's protect the Solgaleo and let's just start getting some damage on it, I guess. Darkest Lariat in this. Or do I just want to kill this Amoongus? I don't know if Flare Blitz kills this Amoongus. Does Flare Blitz kill Amoongus? No. No, Flare Blitz does not kill Amoongus in the rain. Let's Darkest Lariat here. Okay, great. Okay, so he is trying to go... He's trying to boost himself. Okay, good to know. Good to know. He's back to neutral. So now I have to go... Yeah, I started going offensive at the right time. Now I've got to go for that +2 Earthquake. Go for that +2 Earthquake. Let's try and keep this Incin alive, because late game it'll still be pretty decent, and this Kyogre's not doing anything for me right now. Because I already used my Shaka, I don't want my Incin to eat my own +2 Earthquake, because I don't know if it's a double KO. Yeah, I'm still going for Earthquake. Rage Powder doesn't matter. That should kill. Yeah, great. And because the Amoongus didn't Spore, that should lock me up this game. So, well played by my opponent there. Really making me leverage a lot of super switchy, super technical play. But my Solgaleo not being able to get intimidated really made the difference in that game in terms of long-term damage potential, and I think that was the right way to play it. But on to Game 2. Alright, if Game 2 takes as long as Game 1, this might just be a 2-game episode, because, man, that was, what, a 15-minute game, and I don't need to keep people here for 45 minutes watching me play Pokemon every day. But we've got Dialga and Zacian team with Turtonator, Rillaboom, Whimsicott, and Gengar. Gonna be honest, I don't know what this is. Incineroar looks insane. The Kyogre Solgaleo. If I can deny... If I can match his speed control, then Solgaleo plus Kyogre in the back actually just wins. So, yeah, let's go with that. Because this will let me set my own Tailwind, and I can fake out his Whimsicott and all that good stuff. Dialga Whimsicott. Okay. I assume the Dialga's weakness policy because it just makes sense, but I don't know what the best trigger for it on this team is. So we're just going to fake out the Whimsicott and Tailwind, I guess. Yeah. Let's do the speed control stuff. And then I'll have max advantage late game, because I'm just going to start parting shotting into this thing. Because I just start Icy Wind. I parting shot in one half of my mode. Okay, that's a bold play. Does he have max Quake? I'll survive that with Shaka, I think. I'm pretty sure I'll get a parting shot out. Yeah. And it's Life Orb Dialga. Okay, so I don't even have to worry about max Quake in that slot. So yeah, we're going to parting shot out. And I know I get it because even if he sets Tailwind here, my Icy... If it's a fast enough Dialga, I don't get it. But I'm okay with that. Because let's just launch Icy Wind here. Because he'll set his own Tailwind. He won't set his own Tailwind. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what's happening here. Even at -1, I don't want Solgaleo to eat that max Quake uninhibited, so let's get the Kyogre out. That's a play. I'll survive that because I'm Sash. I kind of still want a double sack, so let's get Incin back in. And if that Whimsicott's going to attack, I'm just going to try and kill it this turn. Because I'll have speed still. I guess if you go for Tailwind now and he'll have 2 turns of speed on me. But man, he's playing very aggressively with trying to establish later Tailwind than me. And if I can stop it, I guess I'll just try and stop it right here. There we go. Okay. So yeah, he'll have Tailwind later than I will. Let's go ahead and kill that Whims. And I'll be alive for another Icy Wind. This is kind of where I wish I had Brutal Swing, but I'm very fine with the way this game is playing out so far. Because now I absolutely put the Solgaleo in. Because the Dialga's at least -1, maybe -3, depending on if it's physical or special. I think it's special, so it's probably -1. so we've got one more turn of Tailwind. Do I try to preserve this Tornadus? I kind of think I try to preserve the Tornadus here. I'll just Dynamax and... Does he have a flying type? No, he's got the Zacian in the back with the way he's playing. Let's just Quake that Dialga slot. And let's get Kyogre in and preserve the Tornadus. And if I can get a Bulldoze off, that's huge. If not... Oh well, I think this Solgaleo might just be enough to win this game. Especially if I can get a Steel Spike off. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll get my special defense raised. Kyogre might actually just eat 2 hits here? Question mark. And then I get weakness policy and then I can Quake that slot again. But yeah, we're just going to try and Quake that slot again and see if Kyogre eats 2 hits here at +1 with the Dialga at -1. And if he doesn't double into the Kyogre, I don't know what he's doing then. Oh, yeah, just give me my weakness policy activation. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. I'm feeling much better about this now. Break Sash on Gengar. Okay, and I was faster than that Dialga. That's a slow Dialga. Just Quake it. Okay, late game, do I want to get up Origin Pulse? Or I just want to start hitting Origin Pulses? How many turns of Tailwind does he have left? 1 after this, or is that his last one? I think he has 1 after this. Yeah, so this is the last turn of Tailwind. I think that Zacian probably protects. Let's see about killing this Gengar. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we'll sack the Torn, get Kyogre back in, and we can swap over to Origin Pulse. And if he doesn't kill the Torn this turn, well then I just get Tailwind up. Yep, that's fine. Kill the Gengar. Because now hitting 2 Origin Pulse absolutely wins me the game. Hitting this 1 Max Quake probably wins me the game because I don't think Zacian can take it. Maybe Max Quake and the Zacian would have been better there. But I think Zacian protects there more often than not. And I think this gives me a better position. And now I'll get Rain back up. Let's see, how do I lose here? I don't have any more Max Quakes. So I need to go for Earthquake with Solgaleo. So with this Earthquake at +2, is Bulldoze worth it? kind of think Bulldoze is worth it, because if he kills the Kyogre... I'm going to Bulldoze. Because if he... Okay, because if he kills the Kyogre here, then Solgaleo will get 2 Earthquakes off. And if he doesn't kill the Kyogre... And if he's going for the Solgaleo, without Max at this range, maybe he can kill me, but this will guarantee me one attack with Solgaleo into this Zacian. So, this guarantees me an Earthquake. I might kill my own Kyogre and not kill the Zacian, but no, that'll kill the Zacian. Great. That's what I thought. Perfect. Because the way I lose off of that is if I do kill my Kyogre and the Zacian is able to kill me at that range, which I'm not sure about. But I'd rather go for that than risk missing an Origin Pulse. Or go for that, have to hit 2 Origin Pulses because he is able to kill it. Alright, last game with this team, and this looks pretty familiar, but it's not quite the same team, because it's got the Thundurus and the Calyrex. But Gastrodon, Groudon, Charizard, Incin, yeah, we've seen that before. For those of you that don't know, that's 4 of the 6 that won Salt Lake City, and Liverpool. Tornadus for speed is pretty huge. I don't want Kyogre in front. I want it in the back. Incin, I'm okay playing passively to start here. Get the Kyogre in the back. And Amoongus is tempting, but... I mean, Amoongus is tempting in front of one of the other two. Like, Solgaleo Kyogre has to come here. So no Zapdos today, but teams just didn't break out that way. Against Brian with his basic trainer card. Alright, we got Thundurus and Calyrex. Against Torn and Incin. Okay, there's a way that this goes very, very poorly, because I do give him his +1 here. Maybe I should have thought that through a bit. Support Thundurus. Never mind. Tailwind goes up, and we are cooking here. Will fake out his Thundurus? I feel like I just Darkest Lariat here. Right? Yeah, like, Tailwind, Darkest Lariat. I know the Calyrex probably still goes before this Incin, like, almost guaranteed, but... Then I can Parting Shot out, because the Calyrex doesn't carry anything to kill Incin. Then I get Kyogre in, because he's just sending his Groudon. And I just start clicking Water Spout? Like... I am confusion. Yeah, he goes to Sash, and then I just click Icy Wind. And I think I just want to get in the Kyogre without taking a Max Quake from this Groudon, and I think he Max Quakes into Incin here. So what I do here is Icy Wind and Flare Blitz into the Groudon slot for maximum damage. Like, yeah, that's fine. In the sun, after Icy Wind chip, I don't think this kills, but I don't know what his play is here. Like, this doesn't feel good on his end. Okay, Groudon survives, but it can't max anymore. Okay, Citrus makes sense. I mean, that's fine, because I don't quite kill it with this turn, but it's not doing anything. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz the slot again. Like, Icy Wind, Flare Blitz. Calyrex dies if it stays in. Like, I guess Icy Wind Miss is a play for him on Calyrex, and then have Groudon survive by maxing and get a Max Quake, and then he's got a low HP Groudon and a dead... I don't know. Even if that happens, I just get my Kyogre out and my Solgaleo. He might be able to switch out Groudon and get Sunset up, but I'm just not concerned about that. Okay, Calyrex goes down. I'll get a Flare Blitz off. Groudon will survive this. Barely. Yeah, kill the... Actually, nah, +2 even with Shaka, you kill the Incineroar. Yeah, never mind. Kill the Incin. I was gonna say, do I survive with Shaka, but no. Not at that HP range. I mean, I understand Gastrodon exists, but I'm still killing something on half of your field every turn. I could also just send out Solgaleo. Okay, the Gastrodon is going to make this a little more interesting to play around. And kind of makes me want to lock into Ice Beam here. Okay, no Gastrodon. You're going to try to Eerie Impulse me, right? I've still got Tailwind, though, for another turn, so I'm definitely faster than this Thundurus, right? So you're going to try and Eerie Impulse me, so I'm just going to taunt it. Not let that happen, and get a Water Spout. And even if the Gastrodon switches in, I don't care about that. Yeah, here's the Eerie Impulse, right here. Right on schedule. Taunt. Yep. Water Spout. And I get to reset Tailwind. Yeah. Water Spout again. Because something dies this turn. I guess I could have locked Ice Beam there. Locking Ice Beam might have been better if I think he's got Gastrodon in the back, but... I don't know, this feels kind of sus on his end. Okay, free double KO. Show me, at least show me Gastrodon, so I have to play around something. This team's really good, guys. Like, I've been enjoying this team. This is one that I built, obviously, and it's what I've been playing in the ladder on my free time when I'm not recording videos here. Like, if I'm just randomly laddering for some practice matches, I've been using this team mostly, and it feels really strong. Solgaleo comes in, taunt, let's not let yawn happen. Yep. Let's just start chipping it down. Like, he should surrender here. But I'll play this one out. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's the best Solgaleo team, because I can't just lead Solgaleo and Scarf Bulldoze, because even though Kyogre is faster than everything but Regieleki in the format, it can still get faked out, and Incin is so prevalent that that's actually a reasonable threat. But playing for these sort of late game Solgaleo Kyogre modes and just letting the other 4 Pokemon be my leads, like, it just feels ridiculous. Like, I have no idea. Like, there's obviously counterplay. Like, there are teams that are gonna have really good counterplay against this team. But if I get the weather advantage, that is not the case anymore. And then I just send out Kyogre, get some Ice Beams off and win. So yeah, apologies for the incredibly long video today. That first battle took a while, but I sped it up through battles 2 and 3. But I hope some of you guys decide to try this team, give the rental code a try, let me know what you think. Because I'm very curious, is it just like a me thing for the way that this team feels into a lot of the current format, or is it an everyone thing? But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!